welcome to the show. We are here today on GTA 5 for some more racing. We are at a brazen circuit, a sensible brazen circuit though. We've got the Vector that is essentially a Lexus, pretty much. I don't know what this track is. Apparently it's a good track. Oh, level 8. How have you managed that? How have you managed that? Oh, no, you unstuck it now. I guess just gone up. Yeah, we've got a new way. We're finding new silly ways to break stuff. Oh, hey, look at that. I've done a thing. Physics should not allow the thing to, I guess I found the thumbnail. Physics should not allow this to happen. There is no way that should work. It has now stopped working. But things have occurred. I'm a lot bit stuck actually. We're off and away into the first corner. That is the weirdest start. Oh, to a race that I might have come across. It's quite a miserable day. On GTA. It's actually been a relatively nice day here in England, the first time in bloody months. But we've got a wet circuit. Aaron has gone way too fast down there and is not going to stop. That's okay. We survive. Oh, that's a fiddly section of corners. Go on, Crane. We'll give you a bump because I have a bunch of momentum and I got nowhere else to go. So why not? Oh, okay. If things go wrong down here, yeah, curb boosting might be a bit dangerous. Because if something goes wrong, you're ending up in the drink. I have a feeling Brazen has left that intentionally. Someone is falling in the water down there from either an overambitious curb boost or a bump draft gone wrong. Someone's going swimming at that point. This looks, so we've got some long straights. We've got some fiddly sections. It's an interesting track. Lots of speed down here. Could have actually been a little bit more committed to the pass. I should have been a little bit more committed to the pass. I kind of half-assed that overtake. This lap is a little bit longer than I was expecting. Whoops. Well, we got a bit of an endurance race on this first time around. That is my bad. Actually, no. I say that. I forget, of course, we wait until the 1 minute mark at the start. But, okay, we are actually going to lead the way. Not quite. Oh, Gliska's going to lead the first lap. That's fine. I like this track so far. It's got a very fiddly first section. It kind of reminds me a little bit of almost Kota, maybe. And then we've got faster sections up towards the back parts of the circuit. But yeah, here it's just a lot of right, left. Oh, just don't get carried away, especially with the rain. It has stopped raining, so the track will dry up. Rain, I mean, it's not quite Kota, but I hope you understand roughly what I mean. They're a little bit sort of more of a course, especially that one. Everyone's just going to run wide over that bit. The rain has stopped. Rain is not the biggest thing in GTA. It doesn't reduce the grip insane amounts, but it is noticeable. The cars are noticeably more slidey when it is wet on the ground, especially the more naturally oversteery cars. This is actually quite a good car to drive. I can't have really any complaints with the Vector so far. Does it bump draft? I don't know. I guess we will find out at some point, although I've got such a good run, I'm not going to be needing to do any of that. Ninetales is going to have a mega slipstream all the way down here. Is not going to have any room to look for a pass there. That corner is actually quite a lot quicker than you realise. I mean, we made a little bit of contact with Gliska. Can't really tell whether... It did look like the first sign of contact, Gliska's car was wanting to steer on its own accord, which is never a good sign. So yeah, maybe we try and avoid a bump draft. But you know, if a time appears, or you know, if it's required, we will try it. Just as long as it's before the final lap. We lead the second lap of the race just from Gliska. Oh, Ninetales was up the inside, and Ewan was more up the inside, and Ewan's caused a bit of an accident. We get away with it. Gliska's the big beneficiary from that one. Oh, we got a lot of speed. Still got a lot of speed. Can I pull the car up in time? Oh, it was a hell of a dive bomb there. We made it work, but it was only just. Like, really only just. Yeah, Gliska will get to the inside. Can't do much about that one. Oh, got a load of understeer mid-corner. Through there. Do not. Still waiting to see somebody fall off. Oh, there they are. It's Ninetales is playing that very dangerously. Yeah, I mean, Gliska, you know, on the curbs. I would not go to the outside of that, but Ninetales found a new... If anyone's going to find a way to make it work, it would be Ninetales. We have got a great run on the outside, a Lado, but I've got no slipstream now. But we will. Something's going to kick in here, I think, as we go through the middle. Lado is going to come across a little bit, take a normal racing line through there. It is going to be 3 wide mid-corner. No one's... Oh, let's go with a good exit there. Gliss is going to push us a little bit. Not really a big enough shove to do much. Danger Man sweeps across and will clear us all to take the lead of the race. It was far enough ahead, so safe to do that. Lado's gone back to the inside of us and repassed. Actually, a little bit of a fiddly corner to get right at the end of the lap there. There's lots of opportunities for a slipstream pull, but yeah, it's a difficult one to position exactly right. Ewan's again struggling with kind of turn 2 almost. Down there, Ewan was all crossed up in the braking zone. This time, though, no one to run into because Ewan was the leader, and that's fine. Danger Man on that wider line like I was last time around, not going to go for it this lap. We saw what happened last time. You can do it, however, it's... Unless you're already pretty much there, it's a bit of a dicey place to go for an overtake, so I think we're better off just not at that point. Actually, it's not as big a drop-off into the water as it kind of looks. It's a bit more of a gradual one, so you kind of get away with it. We are going to go past Ewan with a big slipstream pull. I don't know if there's going to be a car on the inside. I clicked in the stick, but apparently not enough to look back. Well, we turned across everyone, and it was a game of hope. Hope that there was nobody on the inside, and thankfully there wasn't. We will come out of that corner out wide. Someone's going to be there. Blakey with a big slipstream pull will pass. Danger Man and Ewan stalled out a little bit alongside us. That's okay. We can hold that, and I'm hoping we can get in the slipstream of Blakey down here. A little bit of a curb boost. It's a silly thing, but it's just GTA. It's what you got to do, really. As long as you're not crashing into somebody, it's just kind of how it goes. I have a feeling, yeah, the slipstream there is going to die at an awkward point. Not that it's the final lap of the race. Not that it matters. Oh god, yeah. See, because we use all the slipstream in the corner and nothing for the straight. Here comes the rest of the pack. Ewan would outrun a big bump from Danger Man. Bump drafting looks plausible with these cars. Ninetail's turn to be all crossed up there. So yeah, bump drafting is possible. It's, you know, never safe, never completely safe, but we saw Danger Man there gave us a whack. So we may end up having, if it gets really busy in terms of the pack fighting, we may have to resort to some of that around the lap, but we will see. We might be able to sneak underneath one of the red cars here. I think it's Ninetails. Can't quite do it. Ninetails is going full bright. I mean, I applaud the commitment right there to going for the pass. Although everyone, we've found a bit more track that we can drive on. So guess what? Everyone's using it. Once one goes, everyone follows. I'm not sure I want to put my car there particularly, but it is safer than initially thought. So it's going to be more difficult to see somebody go for a swim, which is always a shame. We always want to see cars go for a swim in GTA. Actually, no, don't say that, because I know what the curse of the commentator is like. It means that I will be the one going for a swim. I almost had a silly accident down there, because I left it very late on the brakes, and the back end was desperate to overtake the front. Thankfully, it did not. Oh, there's a little bit of stacking up through here. That was too quick into that corner, which is not ideal. Ooh, I want to... level 8 is just going to hang us out to dry there, which I mean is perfectly fair enough, really, at the end of the day. We do get a better run off of the corner, though. Everyone's got the slipstream going on here. Ooh, there was a gap to the inside. I suspect Liam did not know we were there. It's fair, you know, it's a fair assumption, and Liam probably wouldn't have a big reason to expect us to be there. But we made it, again, we made it work. A little bit of paint swapping, but nothing too horrific. I'm not going to try again. Not going to have a go through that corner. It's not really worth the risk. You lose a lot of time being side by side through that section. One of the black / very dark grey cars is having a look. Ninetails, is going down that way. I got a big two-wheel moment. Ninetails is gambling on that one with a big amount of airtime. I mean, that, if there was a finish line somewhere down there, you would probably dump your car over the edge there to stop someone getting slipstream, because it'd be really awkward to get slipstream draft off that, but that's not the start-finish line, so... yeah, it's definitely a line. It's definitely a line. We will get the job, but now Ninetails is going to come. Level 8's going to turn up. Blakey will probably have a big pull at some point. Oh, I've actually slightly overdriven that corner. I'm happy to stick to the outside line, because I knew there were going to be cars. Level 8, actually, we kind of messed up Level 8 a little bit through all of that. Oh, we're on such a tight line at the top there. Try not to feed Ewan into the wall. We thankfully did not. But yeah, from back here, with the group as tightly bunched as this, you know, cars from 4th or 5th or 6th even could potentially get a big enough tow to be able to do this. We're close, but it's not going to be enough for us. We will lead the way onto the penultimate lap. It's a big, big gaggle of cars here. What could go wrong? Well, I mean, I have a lot of theories as to what on earth could go wrong here, but we will wait and see. Again, not going to fight that. Liam, I mean, that's, if you want to get past down into that section, that is the way to do it. Liam got the pass done long before the corner almost. Much more sensible way to do it. Oh, I got loads of understeer mid-corner. Oh, Liam got the wall through there. Danger Man with a sensible line made it stick. We will hopefully now get a draft off of Danger Man. We do. Oh, it's a lot of cars wide again. Blakey's to the inside. It is Ninetales to the lead of the race. Utilised that kind of extra lane a little bit. Not so much this time because there was no one down there to get slipstream from. We did have big slipstream from level 8. Now it's going to kick in. We will slingshot our way to the lead of the race. Although the leader has generally not done well leaving the next corner. Whether I will be the leader or not is anyone's guess. I'm going to hazard it. Probably not. Danger Man is there. Danger Man will take the lead of the race. We will clonk the wall a little bit. Now, this next corner is just kind of a quick corner. Although, we are in a terrible place. We are not winning this race, I don't think. Problem we've got is we've got no slipstream from Danger Man. Someone further back is going to have a mighty run. Yeah, it's going to be... Oh, no, we've got one more to go. Never mind, ignore me. That's... Well, I mean, I would have taken a second because... if we go into this... We go into this lap, you don't know how many things are going to go wrong. Oh, bump. That's fine. Ewan with a bit of a lead at the moment. Late on the brakes. We've gathered it back up in time, but we are out of shape through here, although Ewan's been out of shape as well, to be fair. Although, like, a big lead is not really what you want going into this, because you're about to get the slipstream passed by everybody. We're all ducking down there now. I mean... It's a defensive strategy because it's really difficult to slipstream the leader when it's hanging over the edge there, but because you've still got half a lap to go, it defends you down that part, but you're still going to be vulnerable down the next straight where there is no way to be sneaky about the slipstream. Although maybe Ewan wants that because it means someone else will be leading into the final corner. Although Danger Man has got a monumental run. Well, I stayed out wide. I was happy to have the wider line through there. And Danger Man wanted to follow me, essentially. It's going to be Gliska that leads. Oh, we hit that inside curb. We hit it quite hard, which isn't great. We're going to end up third, and that could be a great spot for us. If we get the slipstream pull, if we get a powerful enough tow through the middle. Oh, Ewan came across. We might be able to do this. It might be enough. It is. Okay, happy with that. Happy with that. Times to perfection. Ewan, I think, tried to defend from us, but couldn't do it. We had too much momentum at the end of that one, and we managed to jump ourselves out of the way of everybody. We will take victory around this circuit. Gliska is second. Ewan slips to third in the end. Ninetales is fourth. They had a Danger Man. Level 8, Blakey, Shadow, Lado, and Stevie round out the top 10. I think Stevie got fastest lap of the race. Okay, good race. Good race. It's a fun circuit, actually. It's got a good mix of some technical sections, some faster sections. Yeah. No one ended up in the ocean as well. For our second race, we have got the Gauntlet Hellfire. Could be a little bit more understeery. Probably grateful it's not raining for this race. Maybe it'll struggle a little bit more in the twisty stuff. I was messing about doing a wheelie. Did not quite get the timing right. I was experimenting a bit. I was seeing if I could get a boost start with a wheelie, and it didn't work. There might be a way to do it, but I did not quite time it to perfect. I mean, I don't think we caused too much more chaos in that one, but never mind. We will have a look to the out. Well, we'll definitely have a look to the outside. Yeah, these are more understeery than the Vector. Quite well, they're understeery, followed by immense oversteer, which I guess makes sense, really, with a vehicle that this is supposed to be. Right, let's go and follow a Gliska. We are in the slipstream. I'm hoping we will then jump into the slipstream of a Mute, which we do get. Bumpy is leading the way here. Oh, God, it does not turn anywhere close to the Vector. We were spoilt by the Vector. This is... I mean, like, as I've said many... regular viewers, I've said many times, I don't actually mind understeering cars at all. In fact, I prefer understeer to oversteer when it comes to racing. It's more predictable, more manageable for me. This is a boat of a car, and if I'm saying that, you know it's a boat of a car. We are exploring. Yes, that is the technical term for that. Didn't miss a braking point or turning point. No, we were exploring. Gotta get it right. Ooh, no, that's fine. We gave Ninetales a little bit of a scare. We got away with it. It was only a minor scare at the end of the day. Oh, that's a bigger problem. Mid-corner, the Skittles bag has an accident. We survived it. I'm not quite sure how. We're 5 wide. Oh! Uh-oh. Lado, please point the strike. Sorry. 5 wide. Funnily enough, Lado's upside down. 5 wide did not work. And it was unfortunate Lado was the one that came out of it worse. I don't know who got hit. I think someone hit Bumpy. Bumpy got fired across into me, and Lado got turt. It was all a mess. Yeah, 5 wide in slightly more difficult to control. Well, the 5 wide was working. The bump draft kind of killed it a bit. Let's maybe avoid that. We've had some cars that bump drafting is a legit possibility and hasn't been too bad. I don't think these are one of them. I think these are one to avoid doing that. I was going to say unless necessary, but honestly, with the length of the straights that there are here, I don't know if there are many places where you really have to be too worried about it. They're decent length straights and they're wide enough. Well, I mean, I say that. There's always a time when it's 3 wide in front. I mean, that was why it was tried when it was 4 wide, because someone was trying to make an advantage, push a car forward, follow them past with the slipstream and all that. But yeah. Not the one to do it with here. Level 8 is going to have a look to there. Bumpy is holding that inside line. Bumpy is understeering. Mute is oversteering, and I'm oversteering. There's some sort of steer, whether it be under or over. Oh god, there's both in one corner there for me. We got understeer, followed by a lot of oversteer immediately when we bump the curb. Okay, we're not quite catching up to the lead pack as quickly as we did with the Vertex or whatever the thing was called. I've forgotten immediately. But we are in 7th. I mean, we can see the leaders. We probably will catch level 8 with a Brave. Oh, with a big move. You could see it coming. We left plenty of space. And in fact, level 8's attempt might actually end up losing them a place to Bumpy because it was sent on such a tight line into that hairpin. It didn't really work out how they wanted. Can we attack? No. Don't go over the curb. Well, it wasn't even the kind of inside curb that was the big problem. I think it was actually the rumble strip, like the red and white curb, I think, is actually what launched us and upset the car initially. Right. There's some cheesing of curb boosting going on up ahead. I'm not going to risk the drop-off. I think where we are, we've got a clear track, so it's almost... There's no risk in me doing that. I'm not going to run into somebody behind with a big slipstream run, because there's no one close enough to be doing anything like that. Come on, Gauntlet. Get into the fight. Get into the fight. We pulled clear of the battle behind us, which is something, although I think that battle is coming towards us. I think that might be Liam. Car with its lights on that is heading to join us. Nope, it is Blakey. So yeah, we're probably going to have Blakey and level 8 join at some point, and we may well have Bumpy brought with them into the battle. I'm going to have a little sneaky look to the inside, although it's not really anything on. Everyone's wandered out wide. No, I'm amazed no one's on this inside run. There's a problem for me because I've got no slipstream down there. Nobody came across. Now they spread out a little bit, but everyone was on that wider line through there. Ewan's having another big accident down there. Gathers it up though. Actually does very well to stop that and get that turn. Mute's going to get a little bit squeezed. We get a good run up the hill, but everybody's kind of equally... We've got the slipstream train going on. So yeah, the good runs are being kind of cancelled out a little bit. And then everyone is careful. Ewan is less careful. Ewan's had a very silly accident. Ewan's going to wish that one wasn't on camera, but it is. That's found the very solid... The first car we've seen actually get into real trouble with the big curbs, really. Stevie's right behind me. So this is where I don't really want a curb boost, because Stevie's right there. Oh, I got so much momentum. But it's already 3 wide. It's not going to really work. We're giving Ninetales some trouble. I mean, I can get alongside here, but I'll never get any momentum on the exit, especially not without any slipstream. Ninetales will surely hold this one. Surprisingly, we did get a run. I think the slipstream must have kicked in at some point there, because we got a hell of a run on the exit. But again, it's 3 wide up ahead. I'm trying not to murder anyone. Gliska with some mid-corner understeer. We've got great exit. Oh, I went more for a push. I didn't really want to end up in that sort of wedge of a gap. It's a bit dangerous place to put your car. We are stuck far outside of everybody as it's all getting very hectic. This is a mad race. Mute sliding in front of me. We've just hemorrhaged positions at the end of this lap. Just been stuck out wide for a couple of corners and they've all evaporated. Massive slipstream though for us through the middle of everyone to regain some of them. That probably surprised a certain bright green car of Mew. I don't think they were going to be expecting that. I wasn't expecting that. Oh no, I can't pull the car away from Ewan. That was an annoying GTA collision. Yeah, we got stuck on Ewan's car, and Ewan couldn't really get out of that one quick enough. We've got away with it. That could have been 10 times worse. I've just got to be really slow through there, because the line I want was always going to end up in the door of level 8's car. Oh, no, no, no. Okay, that works. Thank you. Well, I think we're going... we should catch the pack. The only problem we've got here with catching the pack is we've now got... well, half the field back here squabbling amongst itself. If we are organised and we don't fight each other crazy, I mean, we're going to fight each other a lot, but if we don't fight each other a crazy amount, we might all be able to slipstream up to the lead group and then have about a 12-car battle for the lead that's going to end in disaster. But I'm hoping I can be in the right place at the right time to be the one that comes out of the disaster with the victory. We were last race, so here is hoping for it again. See, because we're not side by side through this section, so we're carrying so much more speed than that lead pack, which I think will do wonders for us. We'll catch us up to this group. Lado with a lot of understeer through there. We are basically back in the lead group now. Gliska has gone this side, so there's a chance at some slipstream for me. We're too far back to get the lead of the race. Lado with a better run. Oh, we have got a big toe there, but it's not going to be enough to do anything, because they're 4 wide in front, and that's that. We are stuck very wide. If anyone on the inside has an accident, we're in trouble. Everyone behave themselves, which is always good. We're all checking up here. I was expecting the hit to come from behind, because car ahead checked up, I have to check up, but it's just that concertina crash, essentially, that goes on. Ladder, you see, there's a little bit less giving of space. I don't want to be behind another car as we head down the back straight. You're not going to be able to win the race from 6th on the run. And I say that, you maybe could. There's a lot of variables, but trying to get the victory from 6th on that run to the finish line is going to be really difficult, because so many cars are going to have slipstream in front of you. My car just didn't go down this straight. Maybe we should have been behind Lado for that bit, because what I was hoping was going to be a good opportunity to you know, get forward into this lead pack has gone horribly, horribly wrong. But we do get a good run off of this corner. Everyone moves across as we are slipstreaming off one another. Lado with a big run. We're going to push Ninetales, or is it Danger Man? Nameplates have just decided not to show up at the moment. Can't tell. I think it's Ninetales we pushed through there. Give him a big shove. Stevie, we're kind of breaking up into pairs almost at this point. Lado's running too deep and hit the wall, but got rescued by Danger Man there. It's 2 and 3 wide. Mute looking the long way around. I don't really want to be on the outside here. We are in a 5th place. Lado has the lead of the race here. Who is going to be in the best position for a slipstream run to the line? Gliska's in a good spot. I tried to shove the nose out to find some slipstream. Ninetales, oh, was on the curb. Yeah, we were just too close. We were too close to the cars ahead to get any slipstream, but you couldn't back off because someone would either push you into it or go past. Yeah, we just couldn't get a draft at the end there, which is unfortunate. It was Danger Man that did take the victory in that one. Danger Man was the one car that found the slipstream. In there, Gliska gets 2nd, Ninetales is 3rd. We pretty much pushed Lado across the line. 4th, and we'll have to settle for 5th. Great race. Absolutely insane final couple of corners, that one. We were basically 3 and 4 wide the whole way round the last half a lap, and it all somehow worked. And there wasn't a big crash on the finish line, which is astonishing for us lot. There we go. There we go. That is going to be it for this for this video. Big thank you to Brazen for building this wonderful circuit, and of course, thank you all very much for watching. That, though, is going to be it from me. Until next time, goodbye.